guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very special guest from SIG, the Regulator. You might be asking, why in the world would I buy this gun? This is kind of like not one of those guns that I would ever bought, and whenever it came out I was not a fan of it at all, and I'm still kind of on the fence about it because I haven't really shot it yet. But something just jumped in my head and was like, you know what, you should try something a little bit different this time. So this is the 7.62x39 16-inch ranch gun called the Regulator from SIG. It comes with, I'm guessing, a California compliant stock and a different trigger setup, a little different mag controls, but in its form, how it is, it's set up as a California compliant MCX. Threw an AB suppressor on there, and that actually looks kind of good. It made it look a lot better with the Strike Eagle 1x10. So yeah, it's a good gun if you're in that type of market. I can't even keep a straight face. Like, okay, I did not want this gun. I'm trying to say it's a great gun. I don't know, I haven't shot it yet. It might be, but that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is we're going to freak this thing out. We're gonna try to make it as silly as possible, set up as an SBR. Let's check out what we're bringing to the table. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take all these uppers from all these MCXs and we're gonna shoot it on that Regulator lower that we just SBR'd out and see what it do. So we're gonna start off with the old school 5.56 Virtus from SIG. And of course, we're gonna take that upper off, throw it on the Regulator. This is my old Rattler, got it in 5.56. It's been a really good gun for me. I really do like shooting it, and I think that compact upper is gonna feel silly on that lower. This is my favorite go-to. That's the brand new 300 blackout. We SBR'd that out with the Scythe TI silencer suppressor and a little EOTech. We SBR'd out another Rattler. This started life as a Canebrake, and we just kind of morphed it into this. So it should be interesting to put this little bitty thing on that Regulator lower. This is just a Virtus we actually had sitting around the shop, so I took it and we're gonna shoot it. So let's see what that does. Little Hollow Sun Virtus. And then there goes my baby, my Canebrake with the Nomad and Trigi sights. So this is gonna be nasty on top of that. I'm really looking forward to it. 300 blackout is always a dope round. So before I completely chop this thing up and make it into a shorty, I'm gonna run a couple rounds through it to actually see how it performs in its current configuration as 7.62x39. You know, it loads more like a shotgun. Like, it's kind of interesting to load this thing. It gets up there, cool. Well, that feels good. Feel like I'm chicken winging it. I'm throwing out my elbows, shooting this thing. That feels pretty good. Like, I see like where they're going with it and the ergonomics of it. All right, cool. So dumping a mag through that feels pretty good. I mean, nothing spectacular. The setup that we have it in right now, it's pretty heavy. The suppressor made it a little bit heavier, but the gun itself is a fairly heavy gun. So let's see if we can shave some weight off of it and throw a little 300 blackout on there. All right, first up is gonna be the Virtus. This is chambered in 300 blackout, and god dang, actually looking at it now, I didn't just stop and look at it. The thing looks good. Little itty bitty shorty committee. Oh yeah, it feels really good. With this setup, it kind of feels like a M1 Grant or something. I don't know. Let's see how it shoots. We are shooting some black tip PSA 300 blackout ammo. This ammo is pretty spicy, so let's check it out. Whew. Yeah, it's spicy. that feels good. Man, I'm liking this. Dang, that was dope. 300 blackout out of the Regulator SBR setup. First mag out of this is an SBR, and I am super impressed. So the whole rifle is like a big rifle, not a big fan. But this setup in this little shorty configuration, now this thing feels like a beast, man. I'd definitely carry this. All right, let's try another upper on it. Let's see what else does. All right, so today we're gonna see how this 5.56 tears up a white Jeep Wrangler. Let's find out. The next upper we're gonna try out on the Regulator lower is gonna be this 5.56 Rattler upper. So this belonged to one of my pistols. I just took it off, threw it on here, and it actually looks pretty dope. Feels pretty solid. Let's see how it shoots. Oh, that looks silly, man. This is gonna shoot dope. Oh, that's a little loud, huh? Dang, did it look like I just turned recoil off on this thing? That's the recoil switch right there. Oh, that is gnarly. All right. So this might have been like the new coolest dumb shit I've done in a long time. That's cool. So the shorty 5.56 upper on that Regulator, I think it works. I think it works good too. Let's try another one out. All right, so next up we have the 5.56 Virtus in the original pistol configuration, but threw it on the Regulator again, and we threw a, I forget what was that, a 36 Silencer Co. 36M suppressor. It's been a pretty good suppressor, but this one kind of looks pretty wild. That looks more like the feel of like a real ranch rifle. So it's still got like a longer barrel feel to it because of that suppressor. We've got a 1x6 on there. Don't make fun of me on the scope switch. I put it on here, but I didn't know what I'm gonna put it on, so I didn't want to cut it yet. It ended up on something cool. But for now, it's just on this. All right, let's check out and see what a couple rounds through this does. I'm curious to see. Oh, that feels good. So I think like one big downside about this thing is reloading it. So, or at least pulling the charging handle back. It does take a little bit to hold it up, pull that charging handle back. But it really feels like a ranch gun like this. He looks gnarly. That looks dope. All right, is this the one that won? See, look at that. Cooking that off. So the first time I ever shot this suppressor, I think I put like 2 mags through it, and it already started cooking the Cerakote. And now it's doing it again. I don't know what they put on these, but they should really be using C-Series Cerakote for that high heat. We're gonna have to strip that and re-Cerakote it back at our shop to make it right. Man, this thing got no business being this small. All right, so next upper up came off my converted Canebrake. So I kind of put a different handguard on the Canebrake, and then I threw a muzzle brake on it just to make it super short, and I SBR'd it out. Now, I do have it set up without a suppressor right now. We'll run a couple shots just to see how it feels. and then we'll throw a can on it and really see how it feels. Okay, that's wicked. No, that needs a suppressor on there. That thing's loud. All right, cool. Ha, night and day. All right, so that is the 300 blackout. I think it was like a 4-inch barrel on a rattler with the Sandman S set up on a regulator lower. If you don't think that thing looks cool, then I can't trust you. What do you think? Is this the one? Let me know. Next up in the chute, we got the Canebrake with a Nomad and a little bit of Trijicon accessories on it. So the gun that goes on this upper is one of my favorite guns, so I'm expecting it to shoot pretty good. It feels really good on the end of this with that Nomad suppressor on there. That titanium definitely ate some of that weight because this thing gets heavy and it wears on your wrists if you hold it up too long. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, that thing sounds good. All right, the Canebrake Regulator. I coined it first here. Let me try and steal my swag, Sig. All right, last but not least, Spear LT chambered in 300 blackout with a titanium scythe 30 cal can from Silencer Co. This is legit my baby, at least the upper is, with the regular lower I got. Now it just looks like some wild ass space gun. Let's shoot it. See how it sounds. Whoo, that thing shoots good. Little hiccup. Oh no, another hiccup, no. All right, so I'm gonna give this LT upper a fair shake. I don't think it's really lubed up that first round. So let's throw a couple more rounds through it. Let's see how it really shoots. Yeah, okay, yeah, it was not oil. Nah, that shot a lot better. Shoot, dude. Now that it's shot like that, this might actually be the winner. What do y'all think? Is this one the winner? Let's see. All right, so there's a clear winner. Canebrake. This thing looks nasty, sounds good, and it felt great in that configuration. So I think this Canebrake is gonna be the one that we keep stuck on this lower for life. That suppressor setup, these optics, we'll probably scoot this back, but this thing goes hard. This is the Regulator space gun. Well, I talked all that junk and then it froze on me. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Whoo! Yeah, so this is our pick. I know y'all didn't shoot everything. You kind of saw us have fun with it, but what is your pick? Which one would you say is the coolest Regulator SBR build out so far? This thing's gnarly and it shoots like a dream. This might actually be something. I don't know what it is, it's something though. So if you like these videos and you like what we do, please like, share, subscribe to our channel. That's the only way we're able to put these videos out. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.